is now my pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Tunji Adeninyi, who was educated at the universities of Ibadan and Lagos in Nigeria. Mr. Tunji is an honorary senior member of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. He also had an executive management training at Harvard Business School, International Development Institute, Dublin, Ireland, and Georgetown University, Washington, D.C. He's a member of the Institute of Directors of Nigeria and member of the Nigeria Institute of Management, our sister. He is a fellow of the Certified Institute of Public Administration, Ghana. Mr. Adeninyi has been involved in founding a bank and turning around two in his banking career that spans over 26 years. For his professional accomplishments and contributions to the emancipation and development of Ekiti State and Nigeria, he was a recipient of 11 Merit Award in 2005 and Ekiti Parapo Lagos Merit Award 2006. He has public service experience as a two-term commissioner for finance and economic development, where he championed best practices in financial management, fiscal responsibility, public procurement, transparency, and accountability, while working in collaboration with the World Bank. Mr. Tunji is currently the Managing Director and CEO of United Bank of Africa in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, let's put our hands together for Mr. Tunji.
The Executive Director, CEO, Kenya Institute of Management, other council members, academic staff, the congregation, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me congratulate my friend, the CEO, and his members of management for organizing this colorful and impressive ceremony. I don't expect anything less because the Kenya Institute of Management is supposed to be at the pinnacle of management and organization. It now gives me great honor and pleasure to address this august congregation on the theme, Taking the World with Excellence. Taking the world with excellence. In order to have a good understanding of the key word excellence, I have decided to check out both the synonyms and the antonyms of the word excellence. The synonyms of excellence are distinction, eminence, preeminence, goodness, perfection, merit, purity, high quality, supremacy, virtue, and worth. And the antonyms are failure, imperfection, and inferiority. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the word excellence in the context of the convocation ceremony of today should actually be situated within the society. Personal excellence is not synonymous with societal excellence, but may contribute to societal excellence, particularly if the process of achieving personal excellence does not deprive other individuals or the society at large any socioeconomic benefits. Excellence should result in societal peace and harmony. It should manifest in sustainable, accountable, and responsible utilization of the resources and in environmental conservation. Excellence at a micro or personal level revolves around achieving first-class returns on productive resources achieved through efficient deployment of personal resources. This may or may not result in a disproportionate utilization of common resources. And this is the problem that the concept of management attempts to solve on a daily basis. However, societal excellence goes beyond the realms of management into the spheres of leadership. Leadership considers everything that matters. It balances and reconciles societal expectations with individual expectations. My thesis, therefore, is that we should stop producing mere managers. We should start to produce leaders. Leadership is management leading with vision, wisdom, compassion, and dynamism. We should start to produce leaders, leaders who are visionary. We should start to produce leaders, leaders who can command and mobilize followership for the common good of the society. We should start to produce leaders, selfless leaders who want to serve the followers. In Africa, we need leaders, leaders who will help exploit our God-given resources to the advantage of everybody and not for themselves alone. We need leaders, leaders who will help us integrate the fragmented economies of Africa into one large, borderless market. We need leaders, leaders that will build strong institutions, good governance systems, and socio-economic infrastructure. We need business leaders who will measure their success by the number of jobs created in a year and not business managers that measure their success by the amount of cash in their bank accounts. We need to start to produce business leaders who measure their success by the number of people empowered, not managers who determine success by the number of people exploited. After all, leadership is about mobilizing people to make progress on the tough, adaptive challenges that make or break organizations, communities, and societies. It is not about wielding power and authority. Coming back home, ladies and gentlemen, excellence is an attribute of God, embracing a work life of purpose. Of course, purpose has vision and mission. Perfection, principle, purity, dedication, probity, accountability, responsibility, transparency, good governance, priority, conviction, persistence, courage, and so on. Excellence is not a destination. Don't be surprised that the chairman of council and I seem to be talking from the same page. Excellence is a journey that has to be fueled or propelled with continuous improvement, innovations, adaptation, diversification, integration, revisioning, and value enhancement. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates are being released to the world today with a big challenge to take the world with excellence. In doing so, you will need a bigger dose of attitude than aptitude. Some researchers say that the ratio is 15 versus 85% in favor of attitude. In other words, there is a limit to which aptitude can carry you. Excellent attitudes hold the ace to excellent performance in the real world. As the saying goes, your attitude determines your altitude. Some employers also say, hire for attitude and train for competence. distinguished ladies and gentlemen, graduates, in all that you do hereafter, I wish you excellence. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tunji Adenehi, our chief guest, for such very inspiring words that you've given to our graduates and, of course, to all of us.